Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Maths Made Easy by Shirley. Today's topic is factoring perfect square trinomials. But before you learn how to factor a perfect square trinomials, we should first identify what are perfect square trinomials. I have outlined some points here for you to identify that the given trinomial is a perfect square trinomial. So first, the trinomial should have both first and third terms are perfect squares. When you say perfect squares, you can exactly extract the square root of it. Next, third term sign is always positive. So the third term should be positive. Okay, why? Because you cannot extract the square root of a negative number. Otherwise, it is undefined. Next, the middle term must be equal to twice the product of the square root of the first term and the square root of the third term. So just remember, these are the points that you need to check to identify that the given trinomial is a perfect square. Now we move to how do we factor the perfect square trinomial. So I've given you here 5 perfect square trinomials. So as you can see, all the first terms and the third terms are all perfect squares. The last terms are all in positives. And take note, I assure that all the middle terms are is equal to twice the square roots of the first term and the second term. So we move on. Now, here for the first one, and another point that you should know, a perfect square trinomial has always a square of binomial as its factors. Okay, so applying that, knowing that we have 2 binomials, we get that as from the first term, taking its square root. So square root of a squared is a and a. The square root of 16 is 4. Copy the sign of the middle term. Positive, positive. Okay. Now, let us check. So, if this is really equal to this perfect square trinomial. So, a times a, that is a squared. 4 times a, that is 4a. A times 4, that is another 4a. So, combining the two, that becomes 8a. And 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So that proves that these factors are really equal to the given perfect square trinomial. Now, expressing this also in another form, we can rename this because they are just the same binomial anyway. We can just rename this as a plus 4 squared, or the square of a plus 4. Moving to the next problem, we get the square root of b squared, and that is b. The square root of 25 is 5. Copy the sign of the middle term, which is negative. Then get square the binomial. Next, we get the square root of c to the 4th, that is c squared. square root of 64d squared is 8d. Okay, then we square this, but take note the sign of the middle term is positive. So you have c squared plus 8d raised to the second power. Next, we have the square root of 9x squared, that is 3x. The square root of 2y squared, that is 4y squared is 2y. Copy the sign again of the middle term, square the whole binomial. Next, we have square root of 121, that is 11. The square root of 9y squared, that is 3y. Copy the sign of the middle term, that is positive. Therefore, the factors of this is the square of the binomial 11 plus 3y. So, isn't it very easy? Very easy. So, just remember, of course, you cannot do this easily if you don't know or not confident that the given trinomial is a perfect square trinomial or not. Okay, so that's all for today, and thank you for watching, and I hope you learned. And for more videos, please subscribe. Maths Made Easy by Shirley. I'll be sharing more easy to learn and interesting videos. And let me end this again by these words, a heart. Let me end this again by the words, a man whose heart is full shares fraction of his blessings. Bye for now, and hope to see you again next time.